So recently, I have had an increase of when I go to a restaurant to pick up an order, there is always something to be said where there's supposed to be communication with Uber support towards the customer. For example, I had one for La Poke Station, and when I got to La Poke Station, they said I was the third driver to pick it up, but unfortunately speaking, the ingredients or what they needed for the poke bowl for the customer, they didn't have it. So they contacted the customer, and the customer said they didn't want the order anymore. They proceeded to tell the customer that they need to go in and cancel the order, which is exactly what should be done. But that said customer did not do so. So what took place? Another driver, and then me. Now, at this point, the restaurant staff, she was a little bit, she was nervous about it. She said it was causing her anxiety about this order. And she says to me, "Can you contact Uber support and take care of this?" Now, I would say this, about 2.5 years ago, I probably would have been the nice guy to do so. But now, I don't. Because like I told her, when we go and contact support, we are the ones waiting on the phone. We are the ones trying to get another order. But am I getting compensation for canceling that order now for the fact that an ingredient is missing? No. So I told her, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stall you for time. I put it down that somebody else had the order because otherwise I'm taking the hit and I don't want to. I could not put excessive wait time because I was not there for an excessive amount of time. For excessive wait time to kick in so it doesn't impact your cancellation rate, you have to be amongst 10 to 15 minutes, and I wasn't. And so the only other option is I told her, look, another driver is going to show up here because I'm going to put it that somebody else took it, and then that will give you enough time to contact support yourself and have them cancel the order. I find when it comes to whole contacting support anymore nowadays, it is truly a waste of time. Now, yes, I have talked about it when it comes to being tip baited. I know I'm going to say this in the video and then I'm going to get tip baited afterwards, but I haven't been tip baited recently for me to have to find out if I still want to contact support to get that resolved. But there's other instances, like I did one for Real Pizza the other night. Now, this one was not about contacting support, but contacting the customer. I did the Real Pizza delivery. It was supposed to be 2 Bambino pizzas, but the restaurant made 1 medium pizza, half. And I said, did you contact the customer? No. Which last time I checked, when you're putting things together, it is supposed to be the restaurant to do so, but I wasn't bothered by that answer. But the staff member proceeded to ask me, well, can you contact the customer? Well, yeah, I'm going to go drop off the order. So if I show up with 1 pizza versus 2, they're going to have questions. So I contacted the customer to let them know when I dropped it off because it was a meet at the door. But otherwise, would I have contacted the customer? No. Or would I have contacted Uber support for them to contact the customer? No. When it comes to contacting Uber support, whether it's a lost or stolen item, whether it's the fact that there's a missing ingredient or above and beyond, I truly don't find it worth it to contact Uber support anymore. We never get any more compensation from Uber Eats. And I'll say this much, I'm making really good money currently right now by doing Uber, but it's because I'm multi-apping on 3 apps. But because of the fact that I'm making good money, I don't want to feel salty about the fact that I have to call for 1 hiccup. You know, when you have motivating times and you're feeling a courage to go out and do deliveries and you're feeling better and you're making that money, you don't want the wear and tear of having to contact these companies be a thing on you. But you tell me in the comment box below, if the restaurants require you to contact Uber support, do you do it, or do you just bail on the order like I did, for example, and put a different reason why? This way, you don't take the hit and you're not waiting on hold, because for me, I'm done with that game. It's not that I don't want to be nice. Of course, I do, but I don't want to be wasting my time anymore because these gig companies truly don't give a damn upon what we do. We are just a number at the end of the day, and they're going to get rid of us if they want to anyways. So is it really worth it staying on hold, contacting support to do the right thing? Well, not in my books, not anymore. And I do feel like 90% of these contact Uber support has to go towards the restaurant because the restaurant doesn't have the order, the restaurant's missing the ingredient, the restaurant had somebody take the order, etc., etc. We're just the third party person that's in the middle. And so, because of that, I truly don't believe that we should be contacting support anymore when it comes to situations like this. But you lovelies, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you lovelies in the next video.